Hey guys, it's Kat and welcome back to my channel. So we're all still in quarantine and I'm bored, so I thought we could play with some makeup. I still have a lot of makeup that I haven't tried. A lot of these are new releases. So to entertain myself, today we are going to try and put it on my face. Hopefully it entertains you guys too. Now we're going to start off with primer. I have this tiny little sample of the Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer. It is so adorable. So this is supposed to have an instant radiant blurring and plumping effect. We'll see. Oh, actually, why am I starting with my face? Let's start with my eyes. So I'm just going to prime my eyes with the Sigma eyeshadow base in Ignite. This is not a new product. I have used this many times before on my channel. So we just scribble that on, let the lid go, blend that out. Beautiful. Now for eyeshadow, I literally just got this in the mail maybe like 2-3 days ago. It is the Too Faced Born This Way The Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. I think this has been out in America for a while now, but everyone just forgets about Australia and we're only just getting it. So this is the eyeshadow palette that I want to try today. Oh my god, I forgot to bring brushes over. Got some brushes. I really want to just use this corner of the palette, but let's do something different and go for the rose goldy shades in the middle. But first, we need a transition color. I'm gonna take Seashell, and I'm just taking that on a Sigma E40 brush and blending this into my crease. Ooh, I like this so far. I've only used one shade though, so it's still early days. The colors in this palette do look really beautiful. They're all really beautiful, nudie, naturally browny shades. It'd be nice if it had a black though. Okay, next up we're going in with Warm Rose. And we're just taking that on a smaller blending brush. This is a Sigma E25. And we just want to blend this into our crease as well. Give it more of that rosy tone. So I know I have not been uploading much on this channel lately, and that's because, if you didn't know, I have a second channel. It's like a DIY and lifestyle channel, and filming and editing the videos for that is like 100 times longer than filming just like a sit down chatty makeup video. So it's been taking up a lot of my time recently. If you guys like DIY and lifestyle videos, feel free to check it out and subscribe. It's just katwilliamsxo. When I first started that channel, it was just sort of like this little outlet for me to paint squishies on, which sounds so weird. But basically I have this obsession with these little like stress toys. And there's this like whole niche category of squishy makeovers on YouTube, and I was addicted. So I started filming squishy makeovers, but that attracted an audience much younger than myself. So even though I do have a few squishy makeover videos on that channel, probably won't be doing many in the future, so don't worry. Next up, I'm going to dip into Truffle, which is the darker shade in the palette. And we just want to blend this into our crease as well, just to add a little more depth. Next up, I'm going in with Sparkling Rum, just on a flat shader brush. I'm gonna pack this over here, sort of on the center of my eyelid. I do feel like this is the kind of color that is going to apply better with my finger. Yep. Oh, so pretty. And next I'm just gonna dip into Rose Gold. Apply that on that first third of my eye. Very nice. Then I'm going to go in with Swan as my brow bone highlight for now. We'll probably add a shimmery highlight on top later. So far all these shades are really easy to blend, really pigmented, really beautiful, very good quality. I'm loving this palette so far. So next up for eyeliner, I have the Fierce Flicks pen by Ciate. This is definitely not new. I haven't gotten PR from Ciate in a long time, so I have no idea how old this is, but it's still sealed and I found it in my drawer, so we're gonna use it. Okay, so it's got a felt tip and not a brush tip. I do love me some brush tips. But I'm just gonna line my top lash line with this. Okay, so far it is looking very black, very pigmented, but I will say because it isn't a brush tip, I would probably buy a brush tip over this. I think I still prefer the Kat Von D tattoo liner to this. Now, a mascara that has also probably been sitting in my drawer for far too long and is definitely not new is the Zoeva Graphic Lash Mascara. I hope they still make these, but we're going to try this as my mascara today. If it's not all dried up, oh, we're still good. Ooh, ooh. It has got a very strong scent and I don't know if it's supposed to. I really hope this isn't off because I'm putting it on my eyes. Damn, that is a really nice natural looking mascara, guys. Oh my god. Like usually my lashes tend to stick together with mascara, but they're not sticking with this. I really like that. I really like this a lot. This is like one of my top mascaras now. Ooh. Okay, let's add some lashes. I think we're just gonna go for some demi wispies. I'm gonna apply these off camera and then I'll be right back. Lashes are on. Now let's move on to our base and try that Dior primer. Oh, it's got a little spatula. Okay, so just... It smells really good. It kind of smells like jasmine. Ah! It does feel mildly silicone-y. I have no idea whether it has silicone in it or not. Might have to look that up later and put it in the description box. I feel as if it's really mattified my skin and that's not something it claimed to do. But my skin does feel really smooth now. So let's apply some foundation. For foundation, I have the new Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow Foundation. I really love the original Candid foundation. I don't think this is going to be the right shade for me, but it's all I got. I think this is going to be really dark. Oh, maybe it's not too dark. Well, it's definitely too dark, but maybe it's not too dark, you know? For a testing video anyway. It blends out really easily. If we just bring it down the neck, hopefully everything will be fine. Oh no, it's drying darker. That primer has made foundation so easy to apply. But this foundation, it's really easy to blend. It's got really even coverage. I'd say it's got like a light to medium coverage, but it looks really, really beautiful on the skin. Okay, so I think it's all blended in. I really, really like that foundation. I might have to see if I can find my color once, you know, once I can leave the house again. Now for concealer. I have been waiting a while to try this baby. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Concealer. We're gonna try the shade L7 and let's do this. That might have been a lot. Oh well. Now we just blend this out. Yeah, that was way too much. Oh my god, Kat, what have you done? What have you done? Also, I feel the shade would actually be a good shade for me if my foundation was actually my skin tone. But this is looking real light right now. Actual formula-wise, this blends out really easily and it's got very high coverage. It feels thinner than the Tarte Shape Tape to me. It also feels a lot more hydrating than the Tarte Shape Tape, which is a negative for me because I do have oily skin and the Tarte Shape Tape is like perfect on my skin because it doesn't move when I get oily. I feel this might crease. We'll see how it goes. Then to set that, I have the Pat McGrath Under Eye Powder as well. This makes me nervous. It is white. It is also very sheeny. White and sheeny is never a good combination under my eyes, so I don't think this is going to work on my skin, but I do love Pat McGrath, so let's try it. Oh, there is a lot of kick up. Here we go. Okay, the powder, I surprisingly really like. I thought it was going to leave a sheen under my eyes, but it's not. It's just beautiful and matte. However, the concealer is not sticking properly to my skin. This is an issue I have with hydrating concealers. So it has lifted off on the inner corners where I've tried to set it. So far that concealer does not beat my beloved Tarte Shape Tape. I would, however, really like to try this powder with my Tarte Shape Tape. And to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Clinique Invisible Blend Loose Powder. This is not new, I just haven't used it in a while and I can't remember if I like it or not. Definitely do not like the packaging. Hate sifts that don't have a stopper. The powder just gets everywhere. Okay, besides the packaging, I do like that powder. I need to remember that for the future so that I actually use this instead of it just sitting in my drawer. So for bronzer, I don't have a new bronzer, but I do have this. So this is the new complexion highlighting palette by Too Faced. This is the shade Tan. I thought we could try and use Tan as my bronzer. Is this going to be a terrible idea? Probably. But I'm going to take the Soft Focus shade, which I'm pretty sure is just like a all over setting powder. I haven't actually used these yet. And I'm going to try and use this as a bronzer. Guys, this is working. This is actually a very beautiful bronzer, even though it's not supposed to be. Okay, so whilst I do like this as a bronzer, it does not beat the Sweethearts bronzer by Too Faced. That is like my all-time favorite bronzer. So this works, I like it, but it's not my favorite. So for blush, I actually have two, but I'm only going to use one. I wanted to try the Rimmel Jelly Blush before I setted my foundation, which I completely forgot about. So we're not going to use that one. Instead, we're going to use one by Jouer. I have the Rose Gold Duo. I think we're going to use Marigold. It's going to take a little bit on the brush. Oh! She pigmented, okay. Okay, so a little bit goes a very long way with this blush. It is a very beautiful shade though. I like it. I normally don't like really pigmented blushes, but this one's pretty good. So for highlighter, we're gonna try Turn Up the Light Highlighting Palette by Too Faced. This one's the shade Medium. We're gonna use Glow. I had a swatch of Dazzle and it's just really, really glittery, so we're going with Glow. I applied way too much of that, okay. Still a little bit glittery. I do really like it, especially for nighttime or like for a festival look, but you can see a teeny tiny little bit of glitter. So if you're after a zero glitter highlighter, I'd recommend Becca and Jouer highlighters. Okay, oh my back hurts. Okay, now for brows. This has also been in my drawer for a very long time. This is the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Brow Pencil. I don't know if I've ever used it, so we're gonna use it today. It is one of those triangle tips, and I normally suck at anything that isn't like a precise tip. It's also covered in white fuzz. Is this mold, guys? Am I about to put a moldy eyebrow pencil on my face? Well, I guess it's not my eye, so I can't get like an eye infection. Let's try. Okay, the actual formula of this brow pencil is really beautiful. It's just, I suck at things this shape. I always end up making things way thicker than I intended with this. But the color is beautiful. This is the shade Mahogany. I always thought Mahogany was like a rich, woody color, but I guess not. It's also quite a creamy formula compared to what I'm used to with my Sigma brow pencil. So I feel like it's really easy to go overboard with this. So whilst I don't think there's anything wrong with this brow pencil, just from personal preference, I probably would reach for a more precise tip over this one. And I have a new brow setting gel. This is by 1000 Hour. I don't know if you guys have this brand overseas. Do you guys have this brand outside Australia? This is their Instant Brows Brush On Clear Eyebrow Mascara. If I can open it, then we can try it. There we go. Ooh, it's got a little crusty bit. I like how teeny tiny this is. It's definitely the smallest brow setting brush I've ever seen in my entire life. It's good for getting all the little hairs though. Okay, I'll just wait for that to dry before I make a decision on it. And in the meantime, let's just quickly do our lower lash line. Woo! I'm just gonna go back in with Seashell again on a pencil brush and smudge that into my lower lash line. Then on the very outer corners of my eyes, I'm going to take a little bit of Truffle, just blend that in as well. Beautiful. I really do love this palette. Then we just want to put some mascara on our lower eyelashes. Okay, so lips. I don't have any new lip liners, so I'm just going to quickly line my lips with my Clinique lip liner. And for lipstick, I have this. Isn't this packaging the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I love the packaging. This is the Pat McGrath lipstick in the shade 1995. Didn't Gerard Cosmetics used to have a lipstick shade similar to this called 1995? I swear they did. Do they even still exist? I have not seen them for a long time. Anyway, let's try this lipstick on my face. It's a beautiful shade. It is definitely very matte. Is this the best lipstick I've ever tried though? No. I'm underwhelmed, to be honest. I thought the formula would be better. I don't know what I was expecting, but I thought there'd be more. I feel like it just highlights all the little lines in my lips. It does feel really comfortable on the lips though, and it's so far not getting on my teeth, so I don't know. I'm underwhelmed by it, to be honest. These have a pretty hefty price tag, and I feel like you can get the same results with like Rimmel lipstick, which is $10. Okay, eyebrows are finally dry. Oh, I like that actually. I like that a lot. They're pretty stiff, but they're definitely staying in place. And so here we have the completed look. I'm really happy with it. Oh my god, guys. I feel like nothing was a complete disaster in this video. So final recap of the products I would actually recommend you spending your coin on. The Born This Way Natural Nudes palette. Yes, I love it. If you do not have a neutral palette, maybe you're new to makeup, This palette is beautiful and I definitely recommend it. Oh, this little tiny baby primer. I really liked the Dior primer and I would consider getting it if I had money. The Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow Foundation is really beautiful. I'm really impressed by this foundation. Again, it does have like a light to medium coverage, so if you're after that full flawless look, this isn't for you. But if you're after something for like everyday wear that leaves a really beautiful, naturally glowy finish, I recommend trying this one. The Ciate blush is also beautiful and I would recommend this. The 1000 Hour Brow Mascara, ooh, I was pleasantly surprised, guys. I would definitely recommend this. As well as the Graphic Lash Mascara by Zoeva. This is now one of my favorite mascaras. Just like that. I'm kind of on the fence with the Too Faced highlighter palettes. I feel like I would never really use this Dazzle shade, so that's like a third of the palette wasted. And I do like the Soft Focus and the Glow highlights. I just like Becca and Jouer better. Maybe go in store and swatch this one for yourself. And that is everything that I would recommend you actually going out and spending your coin on. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you'd like to see more videos from me. I hope you're all staying safe and aren't too bored at home in quarantine. And if you are, you could always just binge watch my videos. Anyway, I hope you all are having a great day and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.